Hey everybody, welcome back to Series 2 of Woodland Road Fun Fair. In this series I'm decorating the flat rides and their queues, and at the end of the series I will also decorate the coaster. So I kick off with a parts hunt as always, looking for inspiration basically. So I'm dumping down everything in the theme that I had. So here the only theme note I had for this one was some kind of science fiction theme. And in the previous video when we did the Bump and Derby and the Whirly rig, I used two themes I'm quite familiar with, the pirates and the vehicles, but science fiction I haven't done anything. I'm trying to recall whether I've ever even used these parts. I think I might have had a play with them for a couple of hours many months ago. So this video took a lot longer, bit of trial and error in there, and I've cut most of that out and just left you with the successful unfolding story of the queue decoration. And once I dumped down all the parts that I was interested in, the sci-fi and metal parts, I had the idea that this could be a ship has landed on an alien planet and they've set up a little base. They've got an airlock at the base of the ship and some sort of preparation rooms, and then the occupants of the ship can go outside and explore. And there happens to be the aliens who live on the world are not happy about that, and so there's a little bit of combat going on. And the collider is going to be like I don't know, satellite dish communication center or something, and the aliens are sabotaging it. So that's the concept. And the other thing I wanted to do that I haven't tried to do with a blocky shaped building like this too many times, I did it once with the with one of the queues in the medieval farm. I think I went up in a loop. But anyway, as you can see here, the queue goes in a loop up onto another level and down again. So I mean, it's a simple structure, but what I wanted to do was get this cage up there and then put something in the cage, whether it be a captured alien or a robot or something. So that was what's going on there. I violated my own rules here. The whole point of this Woodland Road Fun Fair build is that I sort of tune up my skills to be quick. If you've watched any of the earlier videos, you can see that I like to experiment with very close-up detail. And that leads to extremely long build sessions in which I achieve, well, I achieve a lot from a detail standpoint, but I don't achieve a lot to show for it at the end. You know, I don't end up with a park. I end up with one piece, like one vehicle or one building. It may be very, very detailed, but it's not really very useful from the point of view of trying to create parks in the game. So I was trying to condition myself to get on with it and not be so picky with the detail and try to go for the big picture look a little more rather than the close-up detail look. With this one, I realized about halfway in that I was once again getting drawn into fiddling about with the detail too much, so I undid quite a bit. I think I backed up about an hour and a half and took another run at it to just see what I could do in a much shorter time frame. So apologies for the lack of close-up detail, but I'm trying to teach myself to put some pace into it and get park usable output in one build session. So in this video, because I was going back and forward and paying a lot more attention to detail than I probably should be, there's one flat ride. In the next video there'll be two, I think there's three flat rides in the next video. So a much simpler approach doing the Ferris wheel and Cheeroplane and the aeronauts, I think it is, yeah. So this is a part where I messed about for quite a long time doing things like decorating the underside of the stairway. Yeah, probably that wasn't necessary. And the detail in the spaceship in the room, but then that really is the centerpiece of the queue, so I was quite happy just to have spent that time on it. So as you go into you go through the airlock, bottom right of the shot, and up the stairs into like a prep room. You see the fighter jet or the fighter craft above you, and then you go down and outside, and then you've got to duke it out with these aliens. So for the last part of the video, I'm just adding a bit more things to see as you go by. There's a bit of I mentioned in the last video about this idea of there being a bit of whimsy in there for the different levels of viewer. So in this case, I had the idea of the alien sabotaging the collider ride, and I've used the what is it, alien typing at keyboard character, I think. Yeah, there he is. He's sort of tapping into the collider's system there and messing about with it. And as a guest, you wouldn't see that until you'd actually boarded. So you're on the ride and it starts moving, and then you see the alien in there. There's two of them actually, the green one and the orange one, messing around with the ride controls. Well, at least it looks like they are. Of course they're not actually, but that's really the point of the thing. Okay, so that's it for this build. Probably, as I said, it was a little overcomplicated compared to what I wanted, but I got there in the end, and it's a new theme for me. I haven't done sci-fi before, so I learned a bit about how those parts fit together and what I could do and what I could get away with them. Please do subscribe. In the next video, I'm going to decorate the aeronauts and the Ferris wheel and the Cheroplane. They're much simpler decorations because I'm trying to speed things up a bit, but there's a couple of shots there just to give you a bit of an intro to that. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.